Welcome to the beautiful city of Neo-Cascadia. Did you have a nice monorail ride? We at Cubicle would like to congratulate you on joining the ranks of over 100,000 employees hired through the Impoverished Intern Initiative. As the largest e-commerce corporation in the nation-state, we're proud to support the next generation of innovators.
Hey everybody, and today we're going to be looking at Going Under, a satirical dungeon crawler about exploring the cursed ruins of failed tech startups. Failed businesses don't just shut down in this world, they sink beneath the earth, and their employees turn to monsters and wander company halls for eternity. As an unpaid intern in the dystopian city of Neo-Cascadia, where you're working for a carbonated drink startup known as Fizzle, and their parent company, a subscription box manufacturer with an army of shipping drones. It's up to you to take on the failed companies and defeat their bosses to repossess their assets. For some reason, we're not quite sure. You'll fight your way through procedural dungeons beneath the company's campus, battle with all types of monsters with the office supplies at your disposal. Going Under in its rights is a roguelike, but memeing with all of its many failed companies like gigworks, dating sites, and cryptocurrencies, all accessible via slides in the main hall. You'll fight down through each level till you reach the boss. And honestly, this is not an easy task. This is a difficult game. The first dungeon of the goblins took me well over a couple of hours to be able to get to the boss. Or maybe I'm just really bad at this game and you can beat it faster. Each run you make in the dungeon, of course, is going to be different, but the weapons and the enemies are the things I want to talk about. The weapons are called office supplies, but I think that's a little ambiguous. In the first dungeon, it is office supplies mostly like keyboards, chairs, and staplers. Then there are good weapons like swords, clubs, and hammers. The second dungeon, the crypto, has office supplies like monitors, Rubik's cubes. Then real weapons that match the mining aspect of cryptocurrency, like pickaxes, hammers, and bit blocks. Sadly, this is as far as I've gotten in the game, but I would imagine that the pattern will continue through each dungeon. The enemies are just as unique as the weapons, with many variants in each dungeon that'll keep you on your toes. Miners, flyers, goblins and cars, rock stars, and many more. Keeps this fighting fresh and makes you change your tactics the further you progress. After progressing further in the dungeon, you start to unlock tasks that the other employees of Fizzle will want you to complete while in the dungeon. Tasks include setting a number of things on fire, not taking damage in a number of fights, or even collecting things in the dungeon shop. While completing the tasks, you could select the employee as a mentor that will give you a special perk to fight. While in the dungeon's halls, you can also find perks. Some are buffs to weapons and others adding special effects to your attacks or your defense. Collecting them will often help you become proficient in the perks, and you can select one to already have before entering the dungeon once the proficiency has gotten to 100%, giving you the ability to set up yourself the way that you want. And you can also gain some knowledge from the vampire in the garage, but for a cost of a curse for a certain amount of fights. During your runs, you will also collect a multiple amount of currency, your basic dollars, which can be used in shops for upgrades, weapons, and health, and this changes a little bit. If you're in the cryptocurrency dungeon, you will, as expected, collect crypto, and you can use that to buy items, or you can cash it out to dollars to buy others. Then there are company credit, a currency that is gained during the run and some awarded at the end. This company credit is used to buy extra perks that you will be able to find in the dungeon, and there are many of them that you can obtain. So, a nice game overall. It's not top of the list, but it's a fun twist to the roguelike genre. Fun, challenging, and quirky. So if you guys are interested in the game, I have a link in the comments down below. And if you like the video, leave a like. It lets me know if I'm doing something right. And subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any indie games. But anyways, guys, I'm going to see you in the next video, and have fun.